of truth.
Hurry up.
You coming, honey? Moment of truth, hopefully. Watch these goddamn injectors. You bastard.
No injectors still.
No. Nope. That didn't fix it.
Brake clean again, see what happens.
What the? Jesus, there's enough brake clean in it already. Probably way too much. He's flooding it. He's doing it right. It's trying to run, it just ain't got no fuel coming out of them injectors. They're either plugged or they're junk.
They're probably plugged up.
Well,
Probably full of corrosion.
I'll do the right thing that the TBI guys say to do and just give them a couple wraps.
A wrap on them,
Do I need to do it with the key on? Cranking it? Well, I'm sure it's got only the most quality of ethanol fuel in it from 10 years ago. Still sitting in the injectors. Yeah. Turning off one injector. Drippy, come on, baby. There you go. Alright. Spray it now. Oh, yeah, you were here for it. Like you know what you're doing. Well, what a pain. Get a little more rabbit and stuff. Yeah, it felt lazy going into gear, but I guess it's been sitting a long time too.
Your throttle valve's probably not 100%.
No. You mean that adjuster piece? Yeah, true. It is on the laziest setting it could be on. What are you not going to say this time, honey?
So it runs. Say it.
Okay.
Blooper moment.
So, yes, the engine looks more complete now. No, I didn't video me. What are you doing? Me putting the intake stuff back together because I was struggling.
Struggle busing.
I was struggling. So I've never done it before, so, and it's been so long, so I forgot how to like put it all together, so it took me forever to figure out where everything went, all the vacuum lines, yada yada yada.
It took a whole night to get the engine in,
Yeah.
and then we had to redo it all.
Yeah, so that wasn't on camera. My brother came over and helped us put the engine in, okay. And that was fine. Then I get under it the next night and discover I can't rotate the engine because there's a weight on the flex plate, which we can show you right here. I'm sure if anybody watches, they know what that is for. So, that was hitting the torque converter. I wonder why. Why was it hitting, honey?
It was on backwards.
Because this idiot put it on backwards. So we had to pull the engine back out just to flip the freaking flex plate.
Nope.
Sucked.
Then-
So cost us a whole night of fighting with the engine again. Rookies make mistakes. So whatever, we did that, got it in, and got it all bolted up to the transmission. And got everything buttoned up underneath. And then we ran into an issue where I forgot to put the O2 sensor in the manifold. And the oil pressure sensor for the gauge has like this copper tube coming off of it. Well, it's right in the way, so I had to take all that out just to get the O2 sensor in, and it was a pain.
I must have to take it out the third time because of a bolt.
Oh my god, yeah, there was, I don't know, I must have did it, I don't know. There was like this freaking stud sticking out of the back of the engine where the little bolts hold the rear main seal in. Well, apparently I put one in that had a stud sticking off of it. I thought I laid them all out and put them in the right way. Guess I didn't. So that was rubbing the flex plate as well, and it made me mad because I was not pulling the engine back out, so I took a Sawzall to it and cut it off. Fixed, no more rubbing. Only the most expert mechanics around here. Right? Do you know what you're doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it. So anyway,
I'm winging it with you.
here's the engine. Oh, fresh coat of paint over that rust on them valve covers makes it look brand new. Anyways, ignore the glove. We'll talk about that. So, as far as I know, everything's put back together on the intake except for the rod for the cruise control because that's broke. I know you really like my wiring for my plug wires. That's factory. That's how it's supposed to look. You see, the more loops and swoops you put in it, the better. Now I just don't know where my hangers are, so that was temporary. Anyways, so past couple nights I've been tinkering with getting the intake stuff back together, valve covers on, plug wires all on, exhaust, and yada yada. Well, today we finally got it together enough to try and start it, and all it was doing was cranking. No fuel pump, no fuel at all, blah blah blah. So I got a hold of my brother because I'm horrible with wiring. He's like, you need to check power at the fuse box. Guess what we didn't have at the fuse box? Yeah, power at the fuse box. So then I had to chase all them wires, and here, that's where the glove came in handy. So he told me, you got your alternator on? I'm like, no. And he's like, well, there's a wire on the back that's supposed to have power to the battery. So this was our nice vice grip way of getting power to see if everything would work, and threw it in a glove so it wouldn't short out. And now we have power to the fuse box. Still wouldn't start. So started getting frustrated, so we pulled the plug out. Checking for spark. No spark at the coil. What's going on? I was having an issue with, I only had this wire, or this plug. I had this plug. That was it. Didn't have the other one. I kept saying, I feel like there's supposed to be another plug there. Well, turns out I was missing the harness. Right, honey? Didn't know that. Found it laying over there, next to the blue Toyota. By the way, blue Toyota's in the garage, finally. She's happy about it. It survived the snowstorm. It didn't sit out in the snowstorm we got.
It's still got snow on it.
Yeah, from it blowing in, big deal. So anyway, we found that harness, hooked that up to the distributor. Guess what? Still didn't start. Frustration maximum at this point. Well, here it was just the injectors were plugged. So we got the old 11/16 out and crack, crack, bang, 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 crack. And what do you know? They started working. And it fired up, which we videoed that. So we will put that in there and blah, blah, blah. Right? But we'll start it again on camera. Why not? What do you think? Why'd you take the camera?
You're gonna start it.
Maybe I want to show the gauges. Everybody likes to see oil pressure, right? Oh. Did you come look at this mess that came out of the exhaust?
I saw your snap.
Well, there's more. But wait, there's more. All this debris.
Ooh, there's a little rat's nest up in there. It's like
all
the
this
White Jimmy all over again.
Debris blew all through the old engine. Like, what a slap in the face. Like, here you go, piece of crap. It just blew all kinds of 12 years of gunk out of there. That was nice. All right.
Sir.
Let's fire this thing up again. I like to hear it run. I'm excited. You excited? I'm excited. Let's listen to it. Watch, it won't start now. Look at them oil pressures. Oh. And listen how quiet it is. Blows my mind. Oh. So mint. You know it's good for a cold engine without coolant? Oh yeah. You listen to the tailpipe. Bet it sounds like a V8 with a single exhaust. It's actually pretty quiet, but she'll be getting duals. And we had to dump a quart of fluid in her, but we got a tranny. She moves. Oh God, she moves a lot. So yeah. That's exciting. Horn works. I think it's got mouse nest in it too. Sick. So finally, after 12 years, ooh, smoking. That's good for it. After 12 years it runs, honey. A lot of cursing, a lot of not knowing what the heck I'm doing, but it runs.
Good boy.
You impressed too there, cat? You don't care, do you? I bet if I walk over there, she runs. Let's find out. This cat's skittish. Yep, see? Don't want to be on camera. So yeah, woo! It runs. It actually sounds pretty good too. She's smooth. She's got good oil pressure. I was scared about the oil pressure because this sludgy engine was disgusting. And it didn't even tap when we first started. I did do the drill and like, you don't like the smell? Well, you know, there's a lot of juice from these nasty hands all over everything. That's the smoke of success. You'll be fine. Being dramatic. Smells better in your car.
Leave Blue Cell out of this.
Your car don't even stink.
Leave her out of this regardless.
Oh, got another
Oh,
cat
so
trying to come out.
curious.
They're like, whoa, it's running. What? So yeah, woohoo, I'm excited. Yep, probably knock more rust out of it again. It runs, and we at least have forward and reverse. We don't know how many gears we got, but it runs. So next is probably going to be a radiator, and definitely a radiator. It needs a radiator desperately bad. So radiator, switch that pulley out on my power steering pump, get all my accessories on. I still got to hook up that coolant line back there. I can't find my O-ring kit, so I want to put a new O-ring on it. So yeah, I guess that's all I got to talk about. It runs. Yeehaw. So I guess until the next video, soon it'll be the rust repair, honey. That's gonna suck. I'm all like, here it's running. Meanwhile, the rust in there. It's probably gonna be harder than doing this.
Right now, your floorboard, your rust repair sheet metal,
The saw blades.
it's covered in a foot of snow.
Oh yeah, my floorboard's covered in a foot of snow out there. Yeah, we got a bunch of snow over here in Pennsylvania. We got like 12, 15 inches of snow the other day. So we were out playing. Didn't do any work on the Blazer. We were out playing in it. Right, honey?
Yes, sir.
Alright, we're going to wrap this one up. So yeah, it runs. The sludge engine hopefully will live on for many miles. Alright. Peace out.